But can I just ask one thing that's completely mystifying to me? This is just a sociological question. Where did the change happen? Where did the desire to get rid of hair come from? Because when I was a boy and I smuggled pornography under my coat, women's private parts were painted out. And then we got so excited in the 70s when we saw bodily hair. Where did the bodily hair go?
Well, perhaps I could ask Michael Cunningham, because I think you...
Well,
you talk about your own Brazilian wax,
that, and I give little blocks to people who I have fond feelings for.
Are you worried about pervasive pornography? Do you indulge in pornography yourself?
I do. I love pornography. Now, I'm gay, which I probably changes the equation somewhat, because I'm not watching men having sex with women. I'm watching men having sex with men, and you know what I really hate about it? How many guys now have these kind of porn personalities when you have sex? Like, you're out with a guy and you're having a nice time. You're talking about whatever you want to talk about. You're talking about, Dostoevsky and next year's hairstyles and it's all good. You're having a good time. You're having a connection, and suddenly you get down to it, and he's like, "Hey, baby." Get a load of this one. Where did that guy go? I actually wanted to have sex with that guy, not with you, not with some porn actor. So I think it's having a distinct deleterious effect on gay porn. In that we're starting to act like we're porn actors. I'm not good at it.
Brendan, I'm tempted to ask whether you have a porn personality, but...
Right. No, I always
just stick with the serious question actually asked by the questioner as to whether you see this pervasive pornography hurting relations between men and women.
Oh, well, I also think we're underestimating young people. I think the generation that's coming through are quite brilliant, and I also think when there is a cultural phenomenon or a movement, there's always an opposite reaction. I think kids are looking at it very young, incredibly young, too young. But I think they're looking at it, and I think they're smart enough to know that it's not intimacy. I think they can tell that. And so I don't think they're going to go and see the Jake Gyllenhaal movie, then go for a smoothie and say, "Hey, I want you to be my cowgirl mama." You know what I mean? Like, I think that's going to happen. I think there is still sweetness, there is still innocence. And I just want to go on record saying I'm not a Brazilian guy. That's not me. I prefer something, more natural. And also, with the poor, not like a national forest or nothing, but and I think it's true what Howard was saying. If men did have more hobbies, perhaps there would be less porn. The thing that confuses me about porn the most is that they always wear shoes. People are nude. They'll be nude and they'll be doing all sorts of things with each other, but they still manage to keep their shoes on, which baffles me the most. But yeah, it's a reality. It's like saying technology has affected our society. It's too late. The computers are out there. The internet's out there. Porn exists. So we need to find a way.
I think it's really interesting how we're sort of having such fun and jokes about it. And this is real, and this is having a real impact on young women's lives. It's having a real impact on young men's lives. And then we make a joke of it, and, and everyone's having light stuff. But what I'm really concerned about, and what studies show over and over again, that it is reshaping male sexuality. And when it does that, it reshapes female sexuality. And that my students are overwhelmed with having to deal with men who've been brought up on pornography.
Okay, I'm going to